Hello fellow loot reviewers, it's a new week and another episode of earrings. Now today, even though my outfit might not reflect it, we are doing bright and colourful earrings. Let's jump in. 4 pieces, just a couple of dollars or less, including postage. What do we get? Let's take a look. Up first, so I guess first of all 4 pairs today, I have tried to get 4 completely different designs, different colours, so we can compare and see what we can get for just a couple of dollars. So up first is a giant pair of gold tassel earrings. These are in a super bright aqua-y, more of a limey green colour. They are big, they are statements. They're squashed from being in the mail, so we fluff them around a bit. And they're still squashed from being in the mail. So let me hold them up for you. These ones were just $1.64, including postage. And they were available in, I think, about 12 different colours. So I went for the brightest pair I could find. Now I'm actually a bit disappointed with the tassels. So I don't have a photo to show you today because I forgot to take one of the purchase. But in the photo, usually the tassels are out nice and straight. But as you can see, they're all a bit sad and floppy and is what it is. I would potentially try giving them a little bit of an iron and see if they straighten out. But let's not worry about that right now. Let's get them out. And problem number 2. So I've said in so many other videos, and I will say it again, when you are relying on international postage, try and stick to earrings. If you want dangle earrings, try and stick to ones on a hook, because the hooks can lay flat in the packet and they don't get squashed. The tendency with studs is, ta-da, the stud getting squashed in the mail. That's probably a better angle to show you, and getting bent. So one of these is relatively straight. One of them, oh gosh, if I can hold it up properly, one of them is not. Anyway, is what it is. A lot of the time, if you really want to save it, you can just bend it down and hope that it doesn't snap off. In this case, I have straightened it. It's not broken. But really disappointed about the quality of these tassels. Loving the colour though, and that's really what today is all about. Bright, colourful earrings, which we have to say these ones definitely meet the brief. These ones are quite heavy because of the size of the gold pieces. Great size, great feel. I think if the tassels were better quality and nice and flat and straight, I'd really enjoy them. But for me, if I can't fix those tassels, they're a fail because they just look squashed and a bit cheap and nasty. Hopefully I can fix it. We'll see. They feel really nice to wear. So for me, thumbs up for the colour, absolutely amazing, but thumbs down for the quality. Squashed piercings, pretty terrible tassels. We'll set them aside and think about that later. Speaking of fails, we have fails from time to time, and that's totally okay. It's actually half the fun of what we do. We buy things for a couple of dollars or less. If we get broken pieces or some dodgy pieces, you get rid of them, you move on, or you recycle them. Take the bits off the earrings you love, and that's something I haven't really talked about before. I love doing craft and making my own jewellery. If those tassels are no good, pull them off, keep the gold bits and do something else with them. Turn them into another piece of jewellery. That is so much fun as well. And it's really, really cheap. Item number 2 is a fail before we get it out of the packet. And I'm really bummed because I was super excited about these pairs. This pair. Anyone that's seen any of my previous videos will know my favourite colour is aqua blue. So I found these giant resin hoops in a super bright aqua blue for $2.93. That is usually more than I would spend on a pair of earrings for these videos, but because I loved the colour so much, I bought them. And what would you know? Let's check out how they've arrived in the mail. Bow, bow. Broken. We have got one intact, one in pieces. What do you do? So a lot of the time earrings will come in padded bags. This one didn't. So we have one hoop and one partial hoop. I did email the seller with a photo when they arrived. Straight away they offered to resend a new pair or offer me a refund. So I just took the refund and ordered something else instead. But let's take a look at the quality, because it's not the seller's fault that these were broken in the mail. They've refunded my money. They've been amazing. That all happened almost instantly. So because I love this colour so much, I will probably jump online and maybe order another pair at some stage down the track. So really not much to show you as far as these go. They're not too thick. The edges, now they're square edges, so the hoops aren't round hoops. And that's what I liked. I liked the square plastic edge rather than the round. Really, really smooth. Not much to say really. I'm going to put them in anyway. Now these are massive. I've got a very short neck, so big earrings tend to not suit me too much, but I have learnt to try new things. So size wise, not bad at all. Colour wise, absolutely love them. It's a shame one of them is broken. So I have to give this a 1 thumbs up. Love the colour, love the shape, love the size, love the price, but we've got a broken one, hence 1 thumbs down. So unfortunately, get rid of those ones, move on. Let's have a look at our next piece, which is a pair of lemon design multicolour resin studs. Now this design, I think there were 15 or 18 different types of fruits, colours of fruits, colours of lemons, colours of whatevers. I tried to pick the most colourful pair I could find. So they're light, they're well finished, they're nice and thin. On the back they are just white. For me, the front is actually just printed. A lot of the time you'll get the resin ones where each colour is actually an inlaid, inlay of different coloured resin, but this one is just printed. If I can try and hold that still and you can see it. So for me, for quality, not ideal, but that was pretty obvious when I bought them, so that's not the seller's fault. They weren't claiming that these are something that they're not. Let's pop them in. Really smooth backing pins. Now these ones were $1.86 including postage. I'll leave links below if anyone wants to jump on and have a look at all of the different colours and designs for yourself. Nice size, light, bit of fun, but for me, I'm not overall fan of the finish. I've definitely got to give them a thumbs up. They've provided what was promised. They're under $2 including postage. They're bright and they're colourful. Yeah. These ones I'm excited about. They're big, they are bright, and they are yellow. There are 2 colours I usually never wear. One is green and the other yellow. But when I saw these and we were going to do a bright earring episode, I had to get them. Now, I've had pretty bad luck with feathered earrings in the past, just with consistency in the quality. I'll get these out of the packet. Whew, these ones are big. Let's get them off the packet. These ones, $1.30 now, $1.30 US. So usually when I'm quoting prices, it's all in Australian dollars. So $1.30 US at the time, I think that converted to about $1.70 Australian, including free postage. So we've got gold upper with a hook, 3 big yellow feathers on each. Now I have to say, for feather earrings, The size is pretty consistent. This feather does have one tiny little bit poking out the top, which you would have to cut off. I won't worry about that for now. The bit at the top looks a little bit cheap and nasty. The gold colouring is terrible. It's plastic. But boy, I don't know how this will come through on the camera. The colours of these feathers, if you can imagine the brightest canary yellow, that is exactly what you get. So, colour has met the brief. Consistency in the size of the feathers, 100%. I suspect these are going to be way too long for my short, fat little neck. Depends what you're wearing it with, I guess. This shirt isn't ideal, but look at that colour. Under $2. These are awesome. With a cool summer outfit for shopping, for going to school, for whatever. This is totally fun. 2 thumbs up for me. I thought I was going to hate them, but I actually don't. They're light, they're fun, they are bright and colourful. So, colour brief, met, price brief, always a couple of dollars or less, that is what you get. Please tell me in the comments below, guys, what do you like, what you don't, what you want to see in future episodes. I will go shopping, I'll find them as cheap as I possibly can and bring them back so we can take a peek. There's more fun stuff on the way. Be sure to subscribe, like, so you'll get a notification. There is a new review up for you every single week. See you later.